All right, shalom, everybody. This is just a short video comment about what's going on. First of all, peace for those full of peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord say. We heard in the news today. All right, shalom, everybody. Let me close. This is just a short video comment about. All right, we heard in the news today how Trump made a very dumb statement. He claimed that this lady, Meloni. Now, regardless you agree with her or not, I mean, European, all of them, they are hungry for oil and they like the deal with Iran because, the oil price will go down in Europe and whatever happened with Iran, they don't care. But this is not the issue. The issue, this guy obviously is losing his mind. He's getting older. We know the deal with Iran is really exposing that he have a weakness, mental weakness. They put the pressure on him. They pressure him like this guy, J.D. Vance, Sakar Carson, and all the gang around him. And he made this deal. But today we hear this stupid thing, statement he made. He claimed that this woman, she begged him. She begged him to take a selfie with him. Now, think about it. She is the prime minister of Italy. She met him many times. She's sitting next to him. She's on TV. Thousands of cameras taking pictures and videos. And she begged him to take a picture. I mean, how stupid this statement is to be said by someone. He is the president of a country like America or any country. Let us say, for the sake of argument, she said to me, "Let us take a photo." How in the world you say she begged me? I mean, how dumb, how stupid. And not only that, he said that to an Italian TV station. Second day, this lady, she gave him a finger. She said, "You are a liar." I never did.
Le dichiarazioni di Donald Trump sono dichiarazioni totalmente inventate. Sono francamente
Let us increase the sound.
che il presidente degli Stati Uniti si comporti così con i propri alleati, non è del resto la prima volta che accade. Le dichiarazioni di
In fact, you notice she is turning her back to all cameras. She is not. This is not how you stand up to take a selfie. But anyway, it's just so stupid. I mean, this guy, he is just being dumb and stupid. I wonder when he go to meet with European leaders, what they say behind the scene. They say the stupid guy is here, the guy who is so arrogant, he worship himself, the self-echo, like the one who hear his voice only. How they see him, uh, especially this lady in the beginning, she supported Trump, big deal, But the more you know him, the more you step away. He praised himself, like wherever he go, he have to praise himself. We know him. But I never expected that he would go far to make such a statement that this is Prime Minister of Italy. This is Italy, this is not Somalia. She begged him to what? To take a selfie. I mean, I don't know how far stupidity can go, how far mental illness can go, but this guy, obviously, he is not in his clear mind. He have to brag about himself. She begged me. What does that mean? Anyone can tell me what does that mean? She begged. How even, don't you think about the consequences of doing that? The prime minister of, the foreign minister of Italy now, he canceled his visit to USA. He was coming now, today. After the news spread about what he said, he canceled his visit to USA. Ninja CP, thank you for all the time you stream. It helped me a lot defending myself in my Islamic family. Well, glad to have you here, my friend. God bless you. I understand you left Islam. That's good. I know, like, I mean, I'm losing respect to this guy more and more. He think this deal with Iran is like amazing, when everybody in the world is laughing, seriously laughing. Before the war, Iran does not control Hormuz. Now they control it. He asked them for 60 days free, 60 days only. After 6 days, 60 days will charge. So which one was before? Which was better, before the war or after the war? He promised that they will deliver and they will stop and they will destroy all their ballistic missiles, far distance missiles. They will not. They will not even negotiate that. $300 billion he claimed that this is not America will pay. Who will pay? Tell us. And how you came with this number? And how you promise it if you are not the one who will pay for it? Iran after the war is way better from before the war, because now they are open. Already Hormuz is open. Their ships is coming. Anyone can come to them. They can buy everything from them. They can buy technology. Everything now. They will become so rich. Hormuz alone will bring them a lot of money. I mean, this guy is so stupid. And he keep bragging about how smart he is. And today is making another poo-poo. You know, he made a comment that Israel, if not him, is not exist. The stupid G.D. Vance, he made a statement that Israel is built by our money. Our money. Yeah, Israel exists because of our money. America gave about equal number for Egypt every year as assistance since they signed the peace deal between Egypt and Israel, right? But nobody complained about the money they give to Egypt. And nobody can say our money built Egypt, even though it's not built anyway. Israel, their budget for war is massive. We give them $200–300 million, and we claim that the country is built by us. In fact, this is not enough to pay them for using their bases, which we pay to use in Turkey. The only place we don't pay for bases is in Qatar. And now, you know, this guy is going really far with his stupidity. I think they will impeach him if he continues this way. Seriously. Like, I posted a video, I don't know if you saw it, by a senator. And I guess he is a Republican. He exposed him, big deal, you know. He made it clear. He promised this and that, and not like in this war. He claimed that this will happen. Did it happen? The answer, no. No.
7 bills on 4 different committee markups this week.
Oh, wow.
Including the no-fix bill in this markup.
Busy this week, then.
Protecting journalists, creatives, songwriters, singers, actors.
We do want to know your thoughts on the MOU.
Oh, my God. I mean, what a colossal strategic failure. Literally everything that President Trump said he was trying to accomplish with this war is failed to accomplish. So, regime change, nope.
He said regime change, did not happen.
He killed one Ayatollah, the more extreme son.
He killed the father, and now the more extreme son is in charge.
And the IRGC is more fiercely
And now the IRGC, they are in charge of the country.
in control of the country. He said we'd have a absolutely guarantee that they would not have ballistic missiles. They still have them.
See? He said absolutely guaranteed they will not have ballistic missiles. They will have them.
That they wouldn't support proxies in the region.
He said they will not support the proxy no more, like Hezbollah, etc. They still support them. Nothing changed.
They still are. That they wouldn't have control of the Strait of Hormuz.
He promised they will never have control of the Strait of Hormuz. Now he agree. Not only they will, he agree. Like he cannot even say in the future, no, you cannot do that in the future. He agree already.
The MOU gives 60 days, and then let's see. But I bet you there's
After 60 days, Iran will charge everybody.
It's going to be tolling. And in exchange, they lifted every sanction, are releasing
In exchange, they lifted
all the frozen
every
assets
sanction.
and a $300 billion reconstruction.
And on top of that, $300 billion for restructuring. This guy is just a stupid idiot, literally. He loses his mind. He's getting old. He have a bunch of idiots around him, like this J.D. Vance, a wicked man. You can tell him, this guy is wicked, man. From the day what he did with the Ukrainian president, I can tell how wicked he is. I don't know if you know, the son of J.D. Vance, he worked with who? Anyone knows? J.D. Vance's son, he worked for who? Who knows? Anyone knows? Guess J.D. Vance's son worked for who? Anyone can guess? Nobody know? J.D. Vance, his son worked for Tucker Carlson. Oh, sorry, Tucker Carlson, he works for the opposite, sorry. Tucker Carlson's son works, this guy is still young, for Tucker Carlson's son, he worked for J.D. Vance. He is the most close person to him. I want to mention the opposite, sorry. So now we know everything Tucker Carlson he want, he have someone right away in his office, have all the information, direct connection with J.D. Vance. And this is why J.D. Vance is so much adopting everything Tucker Carlson he want. Ukraine, he hate Ukraine. We know Tucker Carlson, he hate Ukraine to death. You remember what he have done to the Ukrainian. Everything he can hurt the Ukrainian, he did. Anything. Very, very filthy. Like when we elected this Trump, we were so happy, so excited. Still, by the way, and we have to say the truth, still he did a lot of good things compared to others, like the borders and fraud and etc. But abroad politics, he is a donkey. He is a certified donkey. He want to make a tariff, he fail. His tariff collapse. He want to make a friendship with Korea. Secondly, he arrested all the Korean who they are brought to build a manufacturer for us. We asked them to bring those people. And they excuse they are not legal. When it is the government who allowed them to come, they told them it's going to take long time to process the papers. So let them come and we will process it. And oops, he sent ICE and they start arresting hundreds of them, and Korean, they went so crazy. And now he is talking about this woman. She want to take a selfie with him. I don't know how stupid he can go. I don't know how far he can go. He keeps saying Obama was horrible. I mean, Obama did not give them a Strait of Hormuz. Obama did not give them $300 million, not their money. You see, in the beginning when they said, I said, maybe we are holding their money, we will give it back. I said, 300 billion is a lot. But maybe, like the sanctions, so we were able to confiscate like such amount of money. It turned to be, no, this is not the money, we hold. This is an investment. This is a money will be given to Iran to rebuild itself. This is an encouragement to Iran. $300 billion. You remember what they have done with Ukraine? Because of a exact number. $300 billion to Ukraine. Exact number. He ripped them apart. He made them sign an agreement to give 50% of the minerals of Ukraine. 50%. The mineral of Ukraine, the assumption is about $6 trillion. So to get 300 million, he made them sign to give him $3 trillion for $300 million. In the case of Iran, actually, this is what Melania she said. She said this guy, he is wicked against us as a friends, the Western, and he is so passive in front of the enemy. That's true. He's so eager, so like stubborn with the European. In front of Iran, he go in his belly. In front of Qatar, he go in his belly. Imagine he did not negotiate the deal with Iran, with Qatar, with Saudi Arabia, with Emirat, but not with Israel. He did not even. Netanyahu, they asked him, they are signing the deal. He said, we don't know what it is. They did not send me anything yet. This guy is losing his mind, is getting old, being stupid, and obviously under the influence. Already we knew he worshipped himself. He is like a self-worship person. Nobody like me. I'm the best in the world. He go inside the meeting with the G7. I'm the boss. It's like a teenage, like someone is 13 years old. He passed by a table a bunch. I'm the boss. All his behavior is going very wrong. And the problem will be if this guy he die, we will have a president is so wicked, like J.D. Vance. If coming election, this guy they want to put him for the ticket, I will never vote for him. I will never vote for this filthy, wicked J.D. Vance. No way. That is a no-no. You vote for J.D. Vance, you are putting Tucker Carlson in the office. And all the team about him, you notice how his team, from the first day he made his team, Dr. Uz from Turkey, the guy is very filthy rich. Every minister he have is a very filthy rich person. And if you are not rich and you make a mistake, he fire you right away. And you notice that Marco Rubio in this government, he have no say. Like, where is the guy? We are negotiating with Iran. Why the son of law and Witkoff, this wicked man, they are there? What is it? This is the job of the foreign minister? Where is Marco Rubio? What his job exactly? He put him in the shadow. He cannot fire him because he's senator. He knew if he fire him, it's going to be a big problem. Otherwise, he will fire him, by the way, especially if he say no. He's just a stupid, idiot, mentally person. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. We were making fun of Joe Biden, the sleepy Joe. This guy is losing his mind. How embarrassing to say that this woman, she is a prime minister of a country. Let us say, for the sake of argument, if it's true, she asked me, let us take a picture, which doesn't make sense. I mean, they take pictures all the time. I mean, you have 1,000 camera taking videos. What pictures? Are you stupid? I mean, this is really stupid to say. So they have like 1,000, maybe 2,000 video camera taken, journalists from around the world, and they want to take selfie with you. There's no way she said that. But he want to brag. And not only that, he said, I felt sorry for her. She was begging me for a selfie, and I felt sorry for her. Imagine if even it's true. Imagine if it's true. Imagine there is a woman. You met her somewhere. And then you go publicly and you say, she begged me to take a selfie with me. Why you say that? Let us say it's true. What is the point to say that? To praise himself? This guy is suffering from mental illness. He made an image of himself like Jesus Christ. We said, okay, just a stupid, you know. I mean, he make an image of himself. He remind me of a guy, he lost his hair. You know his name, right? He always make himself, you know, like with the image of Elvis, or the image of etc., or the image every day, like, you know, some people, they are self-worship, and they have mental illness, and always they like to appear on the top. They have to enforce it, you know. It's not like you praising them. They have to enforce it on you, that he is on the top. You have to praise me. I cannot believe how far this guy is going. And guess what? I believe truly that Iran is going to give him a screwdriver. He wanted something. They wanted something. They got what they want. And soon they will change the regime in USA. The coming election, let me predict, the coming election, which is going to be Congress and senators, many of those who want to support those who they are chosen by Trump, they will not vote for them, because many, they are angry already. And not to forget to mention that every Iranian who live in USA who was holding the flag of Trump, or the picture of Trump, now he is spitting at Trump. The coming election, it might be a disaster. And then, not only Iran, they won the war then, he will lose his ability to accomplish anything, because he will lose the Senate, he will lose the Congress, he will be like a president with zero ability. Even the agreement, if he signed with Iran, if it did not pass in the Congress and senators, is not going to be accepted. Already, like here, this video I was playing for you here.
This professional 32 TW SSD.
This video here. Give me a second. They are playing commercial. Give me a sec. Okay. This video here, I don't know what the name of the senator, but I think, yeah, actually, is not this is not a Republican, but already many Republican senators already, they are so upset from this deal. So now he's losing the. I mean, already the Democrat, they hate him. There's no question about it. And now even the Republican, they are so disgusted. How he can even make such a deal pass? Let us say you sign the deal with Iran, which I don't believe is going to happen. And now actually he is forcing Israel not to hit Hezbollah no more. So he will not strip Hezbollah from their weapon. He did not even make condition on Iran. Look, listen, we will stop the war if you ask Hezbollah to drop their weapon. Become a political party like every party in Lebanon. Even that he did not ask for. He wants Israel to drop their weapon. This is why this deal will never work. This guy is mentally ill. As soon as Hezbollah shoot a bullet at Israel, Israel will respond no matter what. And his deal collapse. Because Iran now, they are spoiling themselves. They are saying to him, listen, you have to control Israel. And this guy, because he's so desperate for this deal. You see, exactly, he said the same sentence. He said, Iran is begging me for this deal. It is the opposite. They convinced him that if you do not do right now this, our war was a failure. We could not get the uranium. We can't invade in the ground to get the uranium, because if we want to do that, we need to get the permission from the Congress. and we lost the permission already, and we don't have enough time before the election, and the total plan for the war collapsed. And many news agencies reported, they have nothing to do with Democrat or Republican, that 70% of the weapon of Iran is still there. All the bombing they did, it was stupid. Most of it, actually, it was for a decoy. The Iranian, they bought a lot of decoy from South Africa. They look real, like real truck, real rocket launcher. They look like real. And the American, they were dumping their weapon at balloons, empty balloons. 70% of their weapon is still there. And even the uranium, they say that they destroy it. If they will destroy it, they cannot take it. You know, they said to you, we destroy it. That's it. Last time they said not even in 5 years they can reach it there. 2 months after, they said no, they are there and they are almost going to have nuke. It turned to be all what they have done with the B2 is just closing the entrance. They bombed the entrance, and the Iranian can open it in a week or two. Very disappointed about this mentally ill person. And look, all the news is laughing at him. He praised the Arab, the filthy scumbag of Qatar, you know. Israel, he shouted at them. The Muslims, he kissed their ass. This is a Trump today. Look at this. Look at this embarrassment. And you know what? Do Trump now dare to say this is true? Look, she made a video saying this is totally invented. It's absolute lie. If this is true, I mean what Trump he said, he will go live and he will say, no, she did. But I'm sure he is ashamed of himself now. Everybody is talking about his stupidity. Look, everybody, everywhere. The video of her is everywhere. And they are questioning his mental health. And look what she said to him, which I like. Italy and I never beg. And you know, she's like, you know, not a classic lady. You know, she is not a fashion. She is like she is a woman who an Italian woman. You know, like they say, you know, not like Trump family. You know, the fashions and you know, she is the kind of woman she go to the grocery store by herself to do shopping. Not the same as family of Trump. They have drivers. Somebody open the door. Somebody make coffee for them. She is an Italian woman. And I'm sure if she is not trying to be polite, she will say 1,050 words to him. I'm sure she did, actually. There's no question about it. Everybody is laughing at his stupidity. Very shameful idiot. Our president. What a shame. And in front of the Arab, he's a cat. In the front of Europe, he's a lion. In the front of Ukraine, he kicked them out from his White House. You know, nobody kick a guest out of his house unless he is wicked, mentally ill. Nobody would do that. This is what J.D. Vance he did, and he was watching like a puppy. He did not even dare to say to him, enough, that's it. I have to say, Trump is being a shameful person. And what we can do? We elected him because we have no other choice. If we don't have him, we have Kamala. Even Kamala will never do that, by the way. I mean, how stupid Kamala is? the passage of time, but they will not do those stupid things like they do them here and there. This guy, he have a self-worship issue. This guy, when he look around him, he see only Trump. He want to make a Trump statues of made of gold in Gaza. He want to build the result of Trump in Gaza. His daughter and her and the wicked, they want to buy a massive island in Albania. They are building tower everywhere in the Middle East. Trump Tower. There's a Trump Tower in Istanbul. There's Trump Tower in Korea. Trump Tower in Dubai. Trump Tower everywhere. And all of this is not enough. Do I have the enough? No. They are still poor, and they are questioning how much money more we can make. Yeah, he need to repent, this guy. And I believe strongly, you don't have to agree with me, anyone who go against Israel will be punished. It doesn't matter who. History repeats itself. All right? You go against Israel, you will be doomed. You don't have to agree with me. But this is what I learned through my journey in life. No, he's not loyal to Putin. He is loyal to his dollar. This guy, he worship money. Him and his family, they worship money. Do you know how much money they made from stock markets? He keep talking about Nancy Pelosi. Do you know that they forbid the IRS from investigating his kids? Do you know how much they spoke in Fox News, everywhere, and him, Nancy, stock Nancy, buying Nancy, she never lost. This guy and his family, any stock will go up. They are the first one to know. Do you know what happened with the gold? Do you remember his son going in every commercial, buy gold, buy gold? Because they bought gold. And when the gold price go up, they sold all the gold they have. Boom. They made hundreds of millions. Same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not good. Bitcoin. And then Trump, he bought a lot of Bitcoins because he decided to legalize Bitcoin. And boom, from $10,000 to 100,000 something. So imagine how much his kids they meet. His kids and the gang around him. And they claim that Democrat and Hunter Biden, and we are the good, they are the bad, we are fighting fraud, etc. Not in my family. The fraud in my family is good to go. Very wicked. Very wicked. Yeah. And the more you know, the more you get disgusted. Right? The more you get disgusted. Yeah. Yeah, I will not be surprised if they sold Taiwan to China. If in China they gave a deal to his kids. Do you notice that he took his kids with him to China? Why his son and his daughter, etc., going to China? What they have? What their job exactly? Huh? Why his son, wherever he go, how many times we saw the videos about Hunter Biden, he go with his daddy wherever his daddy go. Trump, he take the whole family, and we pay for them, by the way. When they go, we pay. It's our tax. The hotel, the security, everything, we pay for it. The whole family is going there. What a mental idiot. My friend, the Italian Prime Minister, you can agree with her about politics. We are not discussing her politics now. We are discussing the stupidity of Trump. You don't have to agree with her, all right? Every country in the world, they think about the benefit for themselves, not yours. So if the deal with Iran will lower the price of gas, European, they are hungry for gas, they need it badly. They are already struggling with Russia. So already they are under a lot of pressure since they have sanctions on Russia. The economy in Europe is going bad. The war in Ukraine caused a lot of not only destruction, not only to Russia, the European Union suffer a lot. Millions of Ukrainians are refugees. The European, they cut their gas supply from Russia. The price went so up. Many companies in Italy, in Germany, they can't continue no more. So they have a lot of economic problem because of this war. So while they are trying to stand for Putin, Trump, he side with Putin. And always he make the wrong decision in the wrong time. Like, as an example, this war with Iran. When there is supposedly tens of thousands of Iranians in the street, and almost supposedly they will take over the government. And he told them supposedly the help is coming. Why he waited 2 months before he can go for war? After they killed everybody in the street. And then, when the regime supposedly is collapsing, no money, no etc., he suffocated them, suddenly he gave them ceasefire. And supposedly it's going to be 2 weeks. The 2 weeks became 1 month. The 1 month became 2 months. The 2 month now is extra 60 days. The 60 days is going to be 6 months. And the game will continue. I don't know what to say, but this guy is not in his mind. And I am very disappointed of his behavior, especially in this scenario with Iran, with Syria. Look at Syria. Imagine, guys, he said to Israel, you should not deal with Hezbollah. Let the Syrian, Al-Qaeda, deal with Hezbollah. But they will never do it there because Hezbollah is not an easy cookie to fight. They will not be able to fight them. Same time, when he said let them to Syria, that means the Syrian regime, which is Al-Qaeda, they have to occupy Lebanon, which means they will occupy the Christian territory of Lebanon. So this idiot is giving Al-Qaeda control not only in Syria, he wants them to take over Lebanon. So the Christians have no place no more in the Middle East. Go watch the video where he's saying the Syrian, they can take care. The Syrian, you know? This guy is Al-Qaeda. Well, it's obviously he is under the influence of, somebody. He is not, this guy is a businessman. And I believe those kind of people don't have their own opinion. Even when they invest, even when they buy, even when they sell, they have people to consult with. Yes, he is a Trump, which means he is stubborn and he worships himself. But in the same time, I believe strongly that he always have someone who is whispering in his ears, as you said. There's many, we know they are supporting Iran. They hate Israel. they hate Ukraine, they love Putin, they love Iran, they love Qatar, you know, they love Saudi Arabia. You know their names. And I believe strongly those people, they have a big say in what's happening. All right? It's obvious. Yeah, exactly. Tower of Damascus, you know, we put, and he gave, you know, Tower of Trump, it must goes everywhere. Trump, he worship himself. This guy is self-worship in a mental way. That's why he cannot stop praising himself, even when he lose. However, I believe whoever goes against God, God will punish him. So this guy, he have to repent. Otherwise, in the coming election, he will be screwed. This deal with Iran actually is going to be like a disaster in the election. How many people will be disappointed of what he have done? I did not see one Christian conservative is happy with this deal. Not a single one. The only one I heard him defending this deal is J.D. Vance. Nobody else. Yeah, exactly. Right now, he's helping the mullahs of Iran. You know, they are suffocated after long sanctions, and now, for no reason, I mean, look, they did not even do anything yet. We release anything on them. Their port is open. They did not do anything yet. And I suspect actually that they will give up their uranium. I think in the election time, they will give Trump a screwdriver, so he will lose the election, and then he will lose control in the power. Congress will be Democrat, Senator will be Democrat, and then they might even impeach him because of this war. They can, why not? They can use this as a reason to impeach him. What happened today with this woman? As a proof of mental illness. Because you have to agree, this is an act of mental illness to say such a thing. Especially, he is not saying it in private, he is saying it in a TV station, Italian TV station. So imagine how much humility you bring to the Italian. Imagine if a foreign president, he's saying that your president, he begged me to take a selfie with me. You know how insulting it is? This is for us. You will feel insulted, right? That your president is begging, like imagine my president is begging the president of Somalia to take selfie with him. And the president of Somalia saying that in public TV. How insulting if this is true. So the purpose of this is what? Is to insult and to praise myself. So because he worship himself, he is praising himself, how high he is, to the point, this lady, she is desperate. She is the prime minister of Italy, and thousands of camera taken. I mean, they wait for her wherever she go. This is Italy. This is not Somalia. But she is begging me. You know that. You know what she begging me? Like almost she kissed my hand. Why J.D. Vance? I believe J.D. Vance was a choice by Tucker Carlson. I think the one who recommended him. If you remember, they mentioned that the son of a Trump and J.D. Vance, they are friends. But J.D. Vance is a friend to Tucker Carlson. And I think the one who recommended J.D. Vance was Tucker Carlson. All right? I think Tucker Carlson behind J.D. Vance. That's why you find them both in total agreement in everything. Like Trump is not exactly in the same page with them, but slowly, they are driving him in that direction. So in the beginning, Trump, he was with Israel, right? And they get so upset from him. Slowly, they get more pressure. And now he's going very aggressive on Israel. But J.D. Vance from the first day is against Israel. And Tucker Carlson, he worked for J.D. Vance. And you know, like, it's very amazing that Tucker Carlson, he is, I don't know how many $100 million he have in the bank. Maybe he have I don't know, like maybe a billion already. Yet his son need to work for J.D. Vance. Isn't it obvious that this is a kind of a lobbyist? So they are penetrating the system so they can do what they do best, to be lobbyists for foreign countries. Do his son need really to be there? We know that he is the puppy of the Muslims, puppy of Qatar. We know that he sponsored the terrorism of Putin. Everything they share together. And this is the agenda of Trump right now. He is trying his best to subdue Israel, to make them go in gray, in the shade. They have no say. Imagine he negotiate all this deal. He did not even make a phone call, says, do you agree or not? They make phone call to tell them what happened. They did not make phone call to tell them if you agree. They tell them just, we agreed on this. This mental Trump, he better go and ask some companies to do some research for him and to see the impact of this deal in the population in USA, how that will affect the coming election. Me, myself, I will punish him if he don't repent before the election. I will not vote for anyone he chooses. Because this guy, he have to brought back to his humility. If we vote for him, imagine, look what we were saying a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and what we are saying now. It's hard to believe. Now, if the Republican, they took over the office, which we wish, Congress and senators, which we wish, but if they are the one who he chosen, they will vote and confirm this agreement with Iran. If they are the one who oppose us from the Democrat, we don't know if they will confirm or not. We hope not. So imagine now we have hope that Democrat will say no. We have hope that some of the Republican will say no for this deal. Because if he sign it and the Congress did not approve it and senators did not approve it, this deal is just an ink. It's useless. And by the way, Trump, he cannot lift sanctions. He can lift it temporarily. Because sanctions put by the Congress can be left only by the Congress. What a mental wicked man. Very, very disgusting. And this poor woman, you know, they have her video. She put her hand over like her waist, you know, like she is not standing in the right way. But this is those Italian, you know, Italian are different people. French are different. Italian are different. Every country is different. French people much about fashion and like they are different people. You know, the whole like like tone. You know, this is different. This is pizza nation. They are down to earth. Italian people, they can sit on the side of the road. They are different from other nations. And today, you can imagine how important the business between us and Italy. The foreign minister of Italy decided to cancel his visit after what happened. Trump, he don't want to open even a bridge between us and Canada. Ask yourself why. How the bridge, how stupid you are. We built the bridge, cost a lot of money. Why you don't want to open the bridge? The bridge is for people. It's not for country now. It's not for your politics. Even the bridge will not open it. So now our neighbors became our enemy. And our enemy became our friend. Iran is our friend now. He's praising them. He's saying they are smart, they are great. Canada is our enemy. And actually, it's obviously they are suffering from mental illness. I don't know if you heard the news that if you are, how much money they spend to kick people out of the country if they are not legal. And now imagine you don't need a passport to go to USA. What? Yes, you do not need a passport. Just provide an ID and you cross the border. So why you are kicking them out? They will come back again. Go check the news. All those countries which we were kicking them out, now they can enter even without passport, legally. Mental, there is something cuckoo. I don't know what to say. Very, very disgusting. Anyway, I will not keep you here for long. I will try to be back later. You know, today is a Friday, so maybe later I will try to come back and we can discuss more issues maybe with the Abdul. So I want to say thank you. And, you know, we pray that this guy will repent, and I pray that this agreement will never work. In fact, I don't believe it's going to work because I know the Iranian, even though they are benefiting a lot from this agreement, I still don't believe that they will give up their uranium. I don't think so. Those people, they are just buying time so they can enrich themselves to have a lot of money, rebuild their strength. You know, it's like they just came out from a fight and they are heavily wounded. So they need time to recover. And by the help of Trump now, money will come like rain. They will sell their oil to everybody. They will buy technology. They will buy all the parts for the machine, for the weapon. They will rebuild so fast, be ready. And now Russia can send whatever they want. North Korea can send all the weapon they want. China, they don't even need to pay money because Iran, what they do, they send oil, they got what they need. Take our oil, give us your weapon. As simple as that. So Trump is dumb. And time will come and we will see. Is it true that Trump really he signed a deal with Iran? Or Iran playing him because he's stupid? You will see. Time will tell. For me, I believe strongly Iran just playing this fool, and he is so dumb. All right? He is so dumb and so mentally ill. Thank you all for being here. I will be back later, I hope. I cannot promise, but I hope. Until we see you then, God is good. So is Jesus. And lady in Italy, take it easy. This guy is mental. What we can do? Too much echo. Self-worship, man. Take it easy. Trump is dumb. What we can do? See ya. God is good. So is Jesus. We are the crusade. See ya.